Boy.
What?
Lighter too, man. I can't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't mind, I don't know if you smoking.
Smoke your business, you good.
For sure.
Should roll the extra.
I'm gonna smoke that goddamn vape. Cool. I'll be sleep with y'all. If I smoke that shit, y'all niggas be on.
That ain't the weed vape?
No, hell no, this is a goddamn Black and Mild vape. That's what I used to smoke.
Black and Mild vape?
I ain't never heard of that.
They got a Black and Mild
That's the first one I've ever seen.
It's what I'm smoking instead of a Black and Mild, so it's a Black and Mild.
Okay.
Okay. Kind of like fuck me up for a second.
I was like, they make that?
That's a good idea. Huh?
They need
Yeah,
to.
I'll tell you.
Come with a Black and Mild vape.
They convert over, they get all the way.
Then they gonna come with the Newport, then you know what I'm saying? Whatever you smoke.
Whole box of it, you gonna see, I swear.
But you know, I don't really support the tobacco though, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Saying somebody was smoking some weed with tobacco in it right now.
That's another story.
Saying that.
That's another story.
Nah, for sure. But if you didn't know, now you're on the greatest podcast in the motherfucking world, yo.
Motherfucking world, Stu.
Not just the South, we from the South, bro. So not just the South, I'm talking about the world, you know what I'm saying?
The stratosphere.
The stratosphere.
The universe.
Don't get no bigger than that.
Come on now.
The biggest. The biggest ever.
Come on now.
You know, it's the boys. You know what I'm saying? We got the boys in the building. It's your boy Blue Shirt Chino.
It's that boy Stu, man.
My boy Whole 9, motherfucker.
Who we got in here, Chino, man? Tell me we got in here.
We got the biggest, man. We got special guest, man, for podcast, man. We got Ugly Money Niche in this motherfucker, man.
Come
Yes,
on.
sir.
Legend,
Appreciate
you know
y'all
what I'm
having
saying?
us, man. Appreciate y'all having us.
Appreciate taking out time with your day to do this shit.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
So where we at? We had the first ever Ugly Money comedy show.
Yeah, we were at the first ever Ugly Money Comedy Festival.
Yeah, this is a festival.
It's a festival.
It's an extravaganza.
Yeah, for
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on out there.
There's a lot of things going down.
History making
You
type
want to
shit.
explain a little bit about what's going on? You said the history is the first one, goddamn.
Well, you know,
What's going on out
it's all about content. You know, the way the world is going, the way the industry is moving, the way the whole entertainment field is moving. It's about content. So here at Ugly Money, we are, really a one-stop shop for all content needs, whether it's skits, whether it's shows, whether it's performances, interviews. So, that's what it's about, just bringing creatives together to come together and be creative.
For sure.
So yeah, because there's rappers out there, you got
Everything.
comedians out there, you got podcasts, all content creators.
Man,
That's hard.
Chino, tell me where we at, man. We in the Ugly Money Studios too, man. Like,
Yeah,
this is
man,
when I'm walking through
you
here,
know.
I'm like, there's room on. I'm like, God, need to speak about like you getting this whole facility and how that was.
I stepped out on faith, man. I was operating in the spare guest room of my crib, just like everybody do. Started the crib, you know what I'm saying? And one day we was in there doing a song review, and I turned around and there was 20 people in my crib, and I said, well, I'm gonna need a building because niggas break shit. So
Niggas break shit.
yeah, right. So I knew that our company was growing at a rapid pace, so we broke ground. I probably say 2000, the end of 2020, and we opened up 2021. It was a long process, over a year, just renovating, because the event center side was a church and this side was actually a daycare center.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I had to take up all the walls, the floors, paint everything.
So you remodeled everything. You did all this.
Everything. We built that wall and
Put the booth and everything.
Yeah, put it all in
Be
there.
a studio or something.
Yes, sir. So what I'm saying, about the TVs, equipment, and everything. But I was just betting on myself, just knowing where I was going in the music industry. And when I first started, of course I didn't have all the money. I paid for it little bit by little bit. Every week I go get a bag, come back, put 15 to it, put 20 to it.
Right.
And over a year later, we opened. And so we've been here for 3 years now.
Okay.
So everybody know about the podcast. But if they don't know, they should know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about the podcast. But speak about the label too, man. Like the back there you got a studio, you got another studio. You know what I'm saying? Like speak about the label side of it.
Well, I wanted to be what I never got as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a person that poured into other individuals. You know what I mean? I'm the OG that try to look out for the young brother, bring them up. Mm-hmm. I'm not the OG to try to get in the way. Be all in the video, dancing, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, doing too much. Nah, I'm like, I'm the type of brother, you know what I'm saying? I see the youth, I see young brothers and sisters working, and they're passionate about what they got going on. I'm gonna try to be an assistant as humanly possible. So, we created the whole Ugly Money brand really as a service brand to be as much of value as we could in any shape, form, or fashion. And so I met an artist by the name of China Monet. At that time, I had never managed the artist. At that time, she had never been managed. You know what I'm saying? And I think she might have had one song when we first started and 2,000 followers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so I was like, well, you know, I can't mess up your career because you ain't got much of a career. You can't mess up mine because I ain't have much of it. So we'll try.
You know, for sure.
From here.
Exactly.
3 years later, man, China Monet is one of the most booked female artists, underground artists, independent artists in the South right now. Okay. And so, you know, we're extremely, you know, excited about that. And then plus, you know, we help artists get label deals and we get them the labels. We're responsible for over 7, you know, deal offerings in the past couple of years, you know what I'm saying? So it's just about bridging the gap between the talent and the actual people that are in position to cut those checks and print those contracts.
Yeah,
Shout out China Monet.
Big China!
Gotta get on that.
Yeah, she gotta come sit down with us. We'll talk.
Sure.
Got to. So look, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about the beginnings of your media, you know what I'm saying? Your media start off like, so talk about the radio, you know what I'm saying, the radio instinct. Oh, you was a rapper. I ain't gonna skirt with it.
I did everything.
What was first? What was first?
Yeah.
Well, I always wanted to be a rapper, so
That's
so
always
the fact that I want, So the fact that I wanted to be a rapper, it made me learn different things. So like I learned how to promote events because I wanted to perform.
Yeah, right.
So they didn't want to let me perform at their part. I threw my own part. I performed my own part. And I just get tired of performing my own part. I'm like, I want my song on the radio.
Right.
So what I do? Ask the radio station. He played a song. They said, hell no. I said, all right, cool. Give me a minute. I went and got me a radio show. Play my shit hour on the hour. I'm like, oh yeah, you gonna play? So you know, in actuality, it was funny because everything that I learned in my career is because somebody, you know, failed. Somebody didn't do their job. Somebody just tried to be in my way. So I'm the type of brother, if I gotta go around you, if I gotta go over you or under you, if I can't go through you, I'm gonna find a way. And so that's how I got in the radio, was really just to push my record. And so that actually turned into the #1 rated show in the city. You know,
Augusta, right?
Yeah, man. I had a 19 share one book. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was just being myself. You know what I'm saying? But it came natural to me. You know, you have people that have been called broadcasting school, had mass communication degrees. I just came off the block and just get to talking.
Right.
But you know, that's when you got a gift, you got a gift. So that was the first time that I realized that I kind of had something that when I opened my mouth, people like to listen. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't exactly explain it. I didn't know why. And so I was on the radio for 4 years until I got offered my deal with Ball and G, and that's what brought me to Atlanta.
So like when you first came to Atlanta off that, was it like a leap of faith, or you knew like, hey, I got to back in this label, I'm gonna try something that I know is gonna pan through?
By the time I got my house on the east side, I moved to Atlanta with $100 to my name and no car. I was driving my chick car. My transmission in my car had went out a week before I moved from Augusta, and I took that as a sign that the devil was trying to toy with me. And so I remember driving a U-Haul. I drove a U-Haul for like a month before they threatened to lock me up because I was driving a U-Haul. Yeah, I was driving a U-Haul for like a month. I wouldn't turn it in because I was like, shit, in my own.
My whip right now.
Yeah. So it definitely was a step out on faith because I had to reestablish myself. You know, I was a big fish in a little pond in Augusta, so a lot of people knew me. But by the time I got to Atlanta, that shit didn't matter. You know, I had to stand and with a deal. I had to wait in the line, go to the club, pay to get in, you know, even with my situation, you know, because when I'm not moving with the big dogs, I'm me, and I had to continue to work. So I'm working just like any other artist and things. But I wanted to make a splash really quick. So when I first got here, I did 30 clubs in 30 days. We went out for 30 days straight. We actually did 41 shows in 30 days, because sometimes we would double up on clubs. Yeah, by like the 20th day, my cameraman, shouts out Yannick the filmmaker, I remember he passed out in the middle of the club. Because we were just going hard. We were going to the club every day. If you think about going out to the club 30 days straight,
it's a marathon.
That's like a job.
I want to talk about that. Like that's like that militant, militant mindset. So like that ain't came natural. I heard that you actually went to the military, but I want to just speak like a little bit about that. That's crazy. Like you ain't in the military to where you just go out there and you just you in the field for real. Like
you was at war?
Yeah.
Which war?
I was in Iraq. So
what year was it?
I got deployed in Iraq 2004 to 2005.
And what branch was it?
Army. So I was a medic. Once again, I got into the military because when I was putting out my CDs, I ain't had enough money for CDs. I needed a job.
Right.
So everything that I did in my life was really to try to go through this dream of becoming this artist. In the meantime, between time, I picked up a lot of skill sets while doing this. I was actually going into military. I was broke. I'm like, how am I gonna be a rapper and I can't print up CDs?
You gotta invest in yourself.
Exactly. So I went into the military. I got deployed with the 2nd Infantry Division. We went to Arabadi, Iraq. I was actually in the Battle of Phantom Fury battle, where if you watch the movie American Sniper. That's the actual battle I was actually in. I was actually on the other side of the bridge where they hung those 3 civilian contractors, and we sat there and got mortared for 30 days straight. And I never forget because we had took over some Iraqi man's house. We just took it, you know what I'm saying, and made it our camp. Yeah, it's war.
Right.
And so I remember he had a goat, a turkey, and a deer, like a little deer calf in his yard, like, you know, he was his pets. And it was like right before Thanksgiving. I remember we was like, man, if they don't send us back home, they don't send us back to the big base by the end of Thanksgiving, that turkey is done. That turkey's still glad because the day before Thanksgiving, they sent us back. But, you know, because for 30 days we didn't have no running water, no electricity. Yeah, we used to shower in a bag. Man, let me tell you how to shower in the bag. You get 2 plastic bags, right? Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want you got 2 plastic bags. You put you hang it up under you and poke a little hole in that one.
And you get how long you got?
Until that plastic bag run out. It ain't that long. You know what I'm saying?
3 minutes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta think about it. You gotta eyeball it because you gotta put the soap on.
Yeah.
Then you gotta have enough water to wash the soap off.
So
we did that. I ate out of a bag for 30 days. We ate MREs. That's the food that's in a bag. You know what I'm saying? You open it up and just like, you know, so it sucked. And we was getting mortared and bombed the whole time. And I remember when I was there, I was like, God, if you get me out of this, I won't ever complain about too much else in life. Because if I can survive this, the rest of the life is going to be easy. And I've always taken that mindset. So I'm like, so coming to Atlanta, getting busy like that, it's like, bro, I'm having a good time doing what I love to do. Why am I complaining? You know what I'm saying? I done got mortared. I know what the other side of that is.
Right.
I got mortared. I got shot at. We got blown up. I lost a lot of comrades. So, you know, when you have that mentality of feeding your family could into your death versus pursuing your dream, it becomes very easy to pursue your dream, you know, at a high level. So that's when I came with the mentality in Atlanta.
When you got your passion to it, you're going to go all for it. Like,
for sure.
After doing something like that, it's like, ain't nothing.
Everything else was easy. It was like, it's just nothing. It's light work. Light work.
I feel that, light work.
So, like, I remember when you said, like, when you transition from worrying about yourself to worrying about other people, that's when you saw, like, the most money, like the most success, basically. Like, can you speak on that real quick? Because that was like a great quote.
Respect. Because like as an artist, right? Artists kind of naturally got to be selfish. You gotta want to for everybody to hear your music, promote yourself. So it's, you know, and no disrespect to artists, but it is a selfish craft. You have to put yourself out there. That's part of being an artist. And so when I switched, you know, my mindset from being an artist to being a businessman of how I can help people. As an artist, I wanted people's attention. Gimme. But when I became a businessman and when I started with Ugly Money, I changed my name to Ugly Money Nietzsche. Ugly Money Nietzsche was, how can I give? How can I help? How can I be of service? And, you know, when you can solve people's problems, they'll pay you for it. Sure. The quickest way to become a millionaire is to solve a problem. If you can just solve one problem for a lot of people, you can be a millionaire. The quickest way to become a billionaire is to help other people become millionaires.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, so you mean to tell me that all I gotta do is help people and they're gonna pay me? Oh, okay, cool. Well, let me get to helping.
Right.
There it was.
You solve a problem. For sure.
Another quote too I want to speak on is how you make like the ugly money. Can you speak on like how
where does ugly money come from?
Speak on that, like
ugly money.
Because I love when you explain it, man. I want to explain it, but like you explain it way better than me, man.
So ugly money is the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million is ugly money. It's the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the lessons, you know, the losses, the wins. My career has been a bunch of that. It's been a bunch of pit stops. It's been a bunch of falls. I done fell down and scraped my knee up so many dang times that I got, invincible knees. You know what I mean? But that's how a career is. A lot of times it's a roller coaster. It's ups and downs. You know what I mean? And so before you can count millions, you got to count a dollar.
Sure.
So I counted a lot of little money before I got to some big money. You feel what I'm saying? But those little checks, doing good business with those little checks, they turn into, your checks start to have babies.
Sure.
And when your checks have babies, they be bigger than the last check.
They might be triplets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they come out.
So ugly money is when that money start having money, and you know what I'm saying, they start having some babies. So I like to get my money pregnant. I fuck my money raw. Oh God, shoot the club.
As you should.
Yeah, for sure.
Stay in the money.
Hey, man, shoot the club. Not pulling out. My pull out game weak anyway. 5 kids in. Stop playing.
Hey, I'm two.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Keep telling y'all, go ahead and pop a few out, man. It's time for
One day,
it,
man.
There you go.
Let your legacy
Take your time,
succeed.
Take your time.
I'm gonna be just like the money be invested, you know what I'm saying?
take it.
So right now I'm a little selfish right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Hey man, listen. I tell any young brother, bro, wait as long as you can.
Right.
The fact of the matter is that fatherhood is an amazing thing, first and foremost, right?
For sure.
But it ain't going nowhere. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you can and have the option to wait, by all means wait. Focus on yourself, get yourself into a position where you can adequately protect and provide for your kids and your family or whatever, because you'll have less distractions, you know what I'm saying? Now with me, I had kids to feed, so, through the course of my life, I've never been able to have an off day. I've never been able to say, man, I'm gonna chill this month. You feel what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna focus on this. No, and at some point in time, I always had to keep some money coming in. I always had to have a job. But when you're a brother, you know what I'm saying, you just focusing on you, man. You can just go after your passion and sleep on your homeboy floor. You know what I'm saying, and get to it. So yeah, no, man. Fatherhood is amazing, but if you can't wait, man, wait, because you pick the woman, you don't pick the kid, but you'd be amazed at how quick that woman becomes a dream to a nightmare. In some shape, form, or fashion.
Hey man,
I done seen it too many times to just do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about
shout out
fantasy
to
exactly. I want to speak like
I think baby mamas, when they have kids, they actually just change. Like their personalities change as the kid comes out. Cause it's like before you have this kid with this girl, like you gotta think about it, like, baby, I liked you enough to shoot your club up raw and leave it there. But sometimes after the kid get born, like, I hate this bitch. Now it's like they turn into a different person. I don't know if it's something where I don't know.
They say it's the postpartum. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But
the kids that took something out, now it's just like
Man, I would say some women, not all. You know what I'm saying? I think I have a great relationship with all my baby mothers.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shout out
Shout out
to
to baby
all
mamas.
But that's because I take care of my kids and I ain't fucking them. Now, if I was fucking them, and I want to take a couple months off, that'd be a problem.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Shit, as long as you living blessed, man. That's all that matters, though.
Amen, brother.
As long as you living blessed.
Work hard, play hard.
Hey, man.
Can we talk about the clothing line real quick? What you got on?
So, man, this is Ugly Money merch, man. I got this Make Masculinity Great Again. I'm about to launch these next month. With the rise of my platform, Trigger Alert, I realized that masculinity has been under attack. They want to kind of demasculinize the
black man.
Yeah, for sure. And no disrespect to anybody that chooses any lifestyle that they choose, but we don't have to push our lifestyles on anyone. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's part of the agenda. So, I just wanted to, do my this is my stance on it. Let's make masculinity great again, because it seems like the masculine man is no longer respected. He's no longer, and they act like they don't need him. But I tell you what, goddamn it, China come over here and get the bomb and shit, you gonna see how quick you miss that masculine man.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas don't even cut grass and shit no more. Niggas don't be cutting grass.
You be in the house on
that shit rare.
I seen a little viral video going around. A dad and recorded his son. He like, what you mean you don't want to? He don't want to shovel snow. He don't want to shovel snow. He talking about like, no, we don't do that. Like, I got a job already. What I need to do that for? He like, bro, we used to do that just on our side, just to hustle. But You know, it's a different time. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. But like, I like the merch. I need the samples. I need whatever first drop. The Boi Show needs a pack. You know what I'm saying? No cap.
For sure.
You said it's on the way out or it's already out?
So what now? This right here? Yeah, it's on the way out. Next month, February, we're dropping this or whatever. It'll be available on uglymoneyshop.com.
Okay, for sure.
As well as the Back to the Poppies t-shirts.
Okay, for sure. Back to the Poppies. We definitely need that one.
Hey, come on. Sometimes you gotta send them, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta go.
For sure.
So like, let's talk about like the start of the podcast. Like you said, that was around 2020, 2021.
No, I started my first episode was December 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been podcasting for a long time, but when I first started, nobody watched me. And I had an AKG mic just like this.
I feel that.
Actually, I had the same exact mic. I had the same exact mic.
Right.
We had we ain't even have cameras. We had iPhones, two iPhones and a GoPro, and we were shooting in my living room on my crib, and we just started from there. We started at 0 subscribers. It took me like 3 months to get 100 subscribers.
You said DJ
such and such.
Yeah,
that's my brother.
Okay.
We started at 0 just like everybody else, and you know, it was a situation where it took us 3 months just to get 100 subscribers so we could actually have our name. And you know, my first episode, I remember I promoted it as hard as I could. It did 52 views, something like that, something crazy. And it was just like, man, this is gonna be a little harder than I thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
As easy as just push and play, they gonna get it.
Yeah, but the key to the podcast game is consistency. You just got to continue to do it, continue to work, continue to go up, continue to, just to beat it in their heads, even when they don't want to hear it. Because after you have that breakthrough interview, they're gonna go back and review all the old stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So I think a breaking moment in my podcast career was when I interviewed Charleston White like over a year ago. That's when people started watching for real. You know? I think I had like 5,000 subs after I interviewed Charleston.
That Young Jock interview was good though.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I had three interviews in the first 3 years that did over 100,000. It was Young Jock, Fujiano's first interview, and Murphy Lee interview. But other than that, it was kind of quiet, you know what I'm saying? But the love of actually doing this, you know, this is therapeutic. You know, I ain't rapping no more, so now I'm podcasting. You know, it's a therapeutic type situation. So the love of it just kept me going. But I always knew, I'm like, the ceiling for this media area is high. And I said, I just got to stay in it, you know what I'm saying? And that's all you really got to do is you got to stay down and don't worry about, like, you got to enjoy the process of getting 50 views and getting 55 the next time. Because you know when you get to flipping that enough times, brother, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be up.
You gotta love the growth.
Yeah. And let people see the growth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how people feel like they're a part of what you got going on, and they were more sympathetic to your situation because of the fact of the matter is they seen you go from 50 views to 100.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's really, you know, I just stayed on it, and then I got to the point where I loved it so much. That's why I built this studio, because I was like, well, man, I'm over here goddamn paying these folks all this money. I might as well goddamn put a little extra money to it and build my own studio so I can do this all day. And so now we
one-stop shop.
We shoot every day.
Every day. What's the most important thing about building a brand?
Consistency in the team. You know, I spoke on consistency before. It's just you have to get up and love it. That's why you got to love it. When you're doing something, when you're doing a business or whatever, like when you're starting a business and being an entrepreneur, you gotta have a certain level of love and passion for it, because if not, the money don't come off right off. You know, everybody think, oh, I'm about to just do this and about to make it up. Like, all right, you think it's gonna run it up that quick? It don't happen like that. And then it's a team, you know what I'm saying? Because at no point in time can one person do everything. You know what I'm saying? Myself included. So the first thing, one of the few first things that I did when I got to Atlanta is I built a strong team. I built of people that I actually rocked with, people that I actually fucked with, and people that was gonna work hard. And so that's really a secret. I'm just the face of it. But Ugly Money is ran by a group of people that, you know what I'm saying, that on top of their game.
Right. No, for sure. But yeah, we appreciate your time, man. Appreciate you stopping through, man. With the Boi Show, man. You know what I'm saying?
My pleasure.
Ice getting low, man. It's time to go.
It's getting low.
Y'all got us filled up and y'all got a contact in this
Man. It's my way more than
that. You've been respectful, you know what I'm saying?
Love, bro.
No, for sure, man. Appreciate you, though.
Shout out Ugly Money, man.
Boy.
What?
Get Ugly Money.
Boy.
What?